Morning, everybody. Michelle is here. I am up. It's a little. It's about 6:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, and normally I get up at 7, but I'm up early, and this daylight savings time stuff. I really don't care too much for it, because without a lot, because it just kind of feel like I need to still be in bed or something. But anyway, I just got up because I'm thinking about some stuff, and I got a lot of stuff planned as usual. My day is always filled with something to do. I don't ever feel bored. I really don't. There's just always something to do. But I just wanted to come through and say some things. It's really important, if you're going to talk to people, even if they listen to you or not, it's because everything is your thoughts. If nobody's listening to you, it doesn't matter because those thoughts will be stored. Anything you're saying or doing, more so what you're thinking about, is stored forever. Okay, forever. So you just want to make sure when you do decide to, to come out and speak towards people or at people or to people, that you are properly clear in your thoughts about what you want to project to people or say to people. Make sure your thoughts are clear. And I have been meditating. Oh man, I'm 58. I have been meditating since in my 20s, early 20s, when I was introduced to meditation. And it really does matter when it comes to meditation. It matters because it's helping you throughout the course of time. Because it's a lifelong process too. By the way, I know a lot of people want instant love. Instant money. Everything we want everything instant. We want it. We want it now. We want it now. And it's usually materialistically is what we want now. We want materialistic situations to reveal themselves now, and that's like that's just the nature of the beast. That's the process that we'll have to go through in order to elevate our consciousness, so that we're clear in our intentions and then clear in what we want. And it can't be anything materialistic. That's for sure. It has to be something deeper. Like I said, it's a creational energy. You want to be close to creational energy. It's an energy, and it's not materialistic in any stretch of the imagination. That is what human beings are. That's the duty of a human being, is to elevate their consciousness. And when doing so, when your thoughts are clear, then you can get things done. You can help resolve situations going on with the planet more so. And keep in mind, there's always controversy as to how many people are on the planet, but it's a lot. I mean, when you're talking about, it's a lot. And when you think about, situations going on with the climate, and all you got to do, as I said, if you have a clear thought, a clear, rational, reasonable, understanding thoughts, certain things that are happening in the climate will make sense. You'll be able to see, feel, hear what's really going on. Okay, and why the infrastructure is crumbling. Okay, why the volcanoes are disturbed, I guess is the word. So it's just going to require some creative thinking, but you have to be clear in your thinking, and not be so radical, and so extreme about what has to take place in order to be, have a beautiful I don't know, world, you know, desired expectations. I'm not sure what that all is, but it has to be clear, reasonable, and understanding. Okay. So there's a lot of people saying this stuff, and I'm not pointing at any one particular person or in one particular group or any one particular ideology, religion. And there are a lot of people under this assumption about what is supposed to be done with human beings. They're always so concerned about what needs to happen with them, what needs to happen with those people, what needs to happen with that group, what needs to happen with that gender. And we're always pointing towards who the problem is. And nobody wants to point towards himself, because that's where it starts. Okay. There is no way in the world a group of people can make decisions for billions and billions and billions of other people. That is just, keep in mind that was theorized. That was a theory back in, I don't know, you can go back as where, we had these group of people, okay, who came over to a particular parts of land, okay, and in their theory, the people that were already there didn't deserve to have that because they wanted it, and thus they tried to massacre and eliminate those people because they want those people's land. Okay, but that group of people realized they couldn't wipe their ass properly. It couldn't provide the basic necessities for their families, their wives and their children. And they looked inadequate to their wives and their children because they couldn't do a goddamn thing but take and take and take. So what did they do? They went to another country and stole people from there to do the things that they could not do, that they were inadequate. Okay. So you have to be very, very clear on your intentions. Okay. And worrying about other groups of people hasn't worked. Okay, but scientifically, if you work on yourself, that's a scientific fact. If you work on yourself, it changes your environment, and it changes the planet. Okay, so we just need to, for the most part, work on ourselves only. I don't care what position you're in. I don't care what your leadership role is. I don't care what your intellectual role is. Intellectual, professional, mother, father, sister, brother, cousins. Work on you and leave these other people alone. Because I can guarantee, if you're so concerned about what everybody else is doing, you are not paying attention to what you're doing. And that's where it's starting. It's not these people, or them, or they, or her. It's you. All right, so I just wanted to put that out because I'm hearing a lot of people saying things and talking and carrying on and just not recognizing, wanting to project something in themselves that they do not have. Okay, you do not have it. Okay, I can see it. I can see the contradictions. I pay attention. I listen and process. When I'm listening, I'm processing it a little differently and as to what I'm listening to. And then, it turns out to be a lot of rambling, in my opinion. Just a lot of rambling and revering up and going way out of your knowledge base comfort zone. Because in reality, a lot of you do not know what the hell you're talking about. And you're disturbing this planet even more. Okay. It's about love, empathy, compassion for people. Okay. And leaving them alone. Leave people alone. Especially leave women alone. Okay. Leave black women alone. Okay. Leave people with alternative lifestyles in loving whoever that they want to love. Leave these people alone and work on your own family. Okay. Provide for your children. Set the example for your children who are paying attention to you, by the way. And you may not know this, but they are picking up every fabric of your behavior and your words. Even though you may not be saying it to them, they can still hear you. Even though you may think that you're saying all this stuff in private and secret, more so in secrets, your children hear you loud and clear. Okay, peace and love all over the planet. I'll probably be back a little later in the day, and talk a little bit more. And sometimes it's gonna be harsh. Again, there's billions of us talking, and because of my clear mind and my clear sight, I'm gonna take responsibility and be accountable for what comes out of my motherfucking mouth. Take care.